If you're still preparing for the page quality and NITMET exams for either Telus International, Welocalize, RWS, or Crowdgen projects, like the Project Teapot and the Hydra, which are recorded in this video. So if so, you will already know how confusing and time-consuming those guidelines can be. So today I'm going to walk you through the clearest, most accurate explanation of what page quality and NITMET actually mean, and how re-exam raters apply them, and what you can do to pass confidently, just like these ones. So these ones are the ones that are written and have made the exam 100%. So these are the answer screenshot slides. So screenshot them and keep them for your exams, or you can comment and get the full Excel file. And if you do like to complete, like if you do like complete training and verified examples and real exam simulations, you can visit digital.chikwelo.com, and that's where I help beginners turn rating skills into paid remote work opportunities. And I'll provide you already made an account, like already made account for your training, and you're gonna rate on them. But don't expect 50% payment, because if I'm to give you your account and train you, then you're gonna be getting 30% of the earnings. So that's how it's been done. So if that's not something right for you, so you shouldn't bother about that. So let's start with the foundation. When you work as a search evaluator, rater, or AI trainer with company like Telus International, Welocalize, RWS, or Crowdgen, your job is to tell the algorithm whether search results actually meet a user's intent. So these evaluations directly improve artificial intelligence systems like the Google Search, the Apple Siri, or ChatGPT powered products by helping them understand human expectations. So that's why the page quality and the engagement part of the exam are so important. So page quality focuses on how trustworthy, useful, and authoritative a web page is, while the engagement focuses on how well the result satisfies what the searcher wanted, like their intent search results. So together they form the core of almost every Twitter test. So let's get deeper into the page quality, which is often shortened to be the PQ. So PQ stands for the page quality. So when you evaluate a page, you are judging, first of all, expertise, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness, which is known as EAT. Expertise, authoritativeness, and the trustworthiness. The purpose of the page, the quality and amount of main content, the website's reputation, and the experience of the creator. So high quality pages demonstrate clear expertise, accurate information, and helpful design, whereas the low quality pages might have thin content, misleading claims, or an overload of ads. Imagine you are writing a medical article, and if it's written by a verified doctor hosted on a reputable website, like not just any website, like reputable health sites, and it's full of reliable sources, that's a high quality page. But if the same article appears on an anonymous blog filled with pop-up ads, that's a low page quality. So during the exams, Telus and Crowdgen use examples like this to test whether you can separate credible and credible sources from untrustworthy ones. So at digital.chikwelo.com, we show you actual sample cases, the same logic used in live rating tags, so you can train your instincts before you ever take the official test. So now I'm going to be explaining to you the needs rating. So I'm going to be explaining to you. So not just you having an accent, but you also know what these things entail. So the second major part of the evaluation is the needs met scale, which is often written as NM, which are needs met. NM stands for the needs met. So here the focus shifts from page quality itself to the query intent. The question is, did this result satisfy what the user wanted? So the rating scale usually runs from fully met, which is FM, fully met. Then we have the highly met, which is HM, and moderately met, which is the MM, and the slightly met, which is the SM, and fails to meet, which is the F. So let's take an example. So if the query is buy iPhone 15 online and the top result is Apple's official store, that's fully met. You understand? So if it's a review site about iPhones, which is moderately met, and if it's a random blog post about old phones, which is fails to meet. So Welocalize and Telus often include tricky ones like DGS Atlantis music. Like if you are rating from RWS website, they have this DGS Atlantic music or Ruby projects. It could be called Ruby project soundtrack. So those tests whether you recognize when a result is relevant but incomplete. So our learners at digital.chikwelo.com get guided walkthroughs for all these needs merits ratings, which includes the real example from past baseline trainings as well. So most raters fail because they misunderstand the intent hierarchy. they think every query is transactional or informational. But in reality, intents can be known, which is informal, or do, which is action-based, or website navigational, or which is a visit in person intent, like the local intent, like which is usually visit in person usually when you're rating map, like in map evaluations. So if you don't recognize that, if you don't recognize Netflix login is navigational, you will give the wrong NISMET rating. Do you understand what I mean? Like if you don't recognize that Netflix login is navigational, you're gonna give the wrong NISMET rating. So that's why professional raters practice reading intent before rating results. So inside the course at digital.chicolo.com, we'll train you to, on dozens of intent scenarios. So this becomes second nature when you're rating a real tax. So each company uses slightly different naming and testing environments. Like the Telus Digital, they use a browser-based example that with scenario-based questions, while Welocalize emphasizing on accuracy across ambiguous queries. Then Crowdgen integrates tasks like Teapot baseline and DGS Atlantis music inside their training dashboard. So the grading system, however, stays consistent, while the page quality and NISMET remains central. So if you master these two dimensions, you will pass nearly every project qualification, whether it's Hydra, Ruby Music, or Teapot. And again, at digital.chicolo.com, I've prepared a concise and updated lessons for each platform. So let's talk about how this knowledge translates into actual income. So once you pass your qualification exams, you can start rating live queries. You will evaluate search results, videos, and images, and sometimes even voice queries for large AI systems, which is known as the LLM. So projects typically pay within $14 to $22 per hour, depending on the region and the client. These are mostly for US accounts. So more importantly, this experience builds digital analysis. Excuse me. So more importantly, this experience builds digital analysis skills that open doors to data annotation, AI testing, and prompt evaluation roles. So I'm paying much more. Like when you are doing this on Outlier and Micro One. Many of my students began as raters way back as 2023, then moved on to freelance data analyst positions, and after gaining confidence in evaluating intent and content quality. So we provide them more accounts to work on. So if you'd like to follow the same growth path, everything you need is at digital.chicolo.com. All the exam answers, already made accounts, whichever one you need, they are all there, which including the onboarding guides, the how to input your worked hours and all of it. So now let's go down to the live examples, which is these results I provided. So now let's go through a practical case, the kind you might face in Crowdgen Teapot baseline or the Telus US rater. So let's say you have a query like best free music app for Android. Now you see results like Spotify official site, you see Apple Music, YouTube Music blog post, then maybe a random APK download site. So how would you rate this now? But if I'm to rate this now, I would say that the Spotify is a high limit because it is trusted, it is relevant, but it is not fully free. Whereas the YouTube Music is more limit because it has good info, spatial relevance. Then APK site is fails to me because those APK files are unsafe and they are misleading. So then I apply page quality. Spotify and YouTube Music have high page quality, while the APK site has low quality. Has low page quality. Then combining both skills gives the algorithm a clear signal of what humans prefer. So that's the mindset you will practice during the real tasks, and the same method we reinforce step by step at digital.chicolo.com. A huge part of page quality is understanding reputation signals. That means looking for external reviews or news coverage, about us and contact pages, transparency in high content, sourcing, secure HTTPS connections. Welocalize examiners often hide small clues in the text. For instance, if the site has broken links or fake autos, that's an automatic low PQ. So learning to spot this this detail quickly can save minutes per task, and time equals money when you are working per hour. So here's how you can prepare effectively. Read the latest guidelines from Google or from your dashboard. All the guidelines are there. Study the examples, take practice quizzes, review your errors. And these are the things we do here in digital.gpro.com, because we have accounts you're going to be learning how to rate with. So if you are feeling overwhelmed by the terminology or the pressure of passing the qualification test, remember this: every top operator once started as a beginner. So just like you, the only difference is structured guidance and consistent practice. So that's exactly what my training offers. It's a roadmap to move from confusion to clarity. So you will learn how to interpret intents instantly, assign correct needs met, and page quality ratings. So these are the exam answers. So make sure you keep the screenshots, and also comment. Tell me what video you want me to make on, the project you want me to make video on. So just tell me in the comment section. And don't forget to like, don't forget to share, subscribe, and turn on the notification bells. So in this video, we've covered the purpose of page quality and needs met, how Telus and Welocalize and Crowdgen uses these skills, common mistakes and review examples, study methods, and income potential. So now it's your turn to take action. The sooner you start learning, the sooner you qualify for paid project, and that builds your digital career. There's money in this remote stuff. I would say thank God for COVID-19 that made us to start working remotely. So thank you for watching and learning with me. And if you found this video valuable, don't forget to visit digital.gpro.com and begin your free training journey. And don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. So you're going to notified whenever I upload new videos. And don't forget to comment. Tell me the project you want me to make video on. Any tutorials, if it's a rating tutorial on any of the platforms, is it Micro One, is it Outlier? Because I'm going to be uploading video on how to avoid suspicious activity in your account so that your account won't get terminated, and also how to write an appeal for a terminated US return account. So don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you're going to notify whenever I upload this video, and I'll make sure I do that today. So I wish you all the best in your freelance journey, and these answers are the most accurate you're going to find on YouTube or anywhere. I make sure I bring answers from already written exams that meets the the required score.